Hey you guys, so this is not really a planned video, but I thought that I would come on here because if you are like me, you have suddenly found yourself in this position where you've got kids that are home from school and you can't go anywhere and your whole life is just kind of upside down. You may have lost a job, or you may still be having to work, and now you're working and trying to take care of kids that are here and homeschool and all of these different things. And there's so many different emotions that are going around. And so I just wanted to talk about that for a minute and give you some tips that have helped me in the past. I have always done some sort of work, even when I have just been home. And most of the time the work that I've done, my kids were awake for, and I was still trying to figure it out. So I'm just going to talk to you about some of the things that have helped me, and maybe they will help you. So the first thing being expectations. I expect a lot for myself. I expect a lot for my kids, and I think that a lot of times having those high expectations leads to disappointment. At least it always has in my case. So I think that the first thing that you just need to keep in mind and remember is that this is new territory for everybody. So it's new for your kids, it's new for you, and it's going to take a little bit of time to figure it out, to figure out what works for your family. So having expectations is good, but having flexibility with those expectations is even better. So sit down with your kids in the beginning, sit down with your husband, sit down with whoever it is that you need to just have a conversation with, and talk about what you expect from them, what they can expect from you, and then just love each other no matter what. Love each other through it and help each other. This is so different, but I have found that with my own kids, if I sit down and talk to them about things and I lay things down, this is what I expect, is what is going to happen if you follow through, this is what will happen if you don't follow through, and just really laying it out and then being consistent with that has always been the biggest help. The second thing that I would say is the most helpful is setting a schedule. It can be a loose schedule, but from 5 until 9, that's my work time. And so in the morning, what I've been doing is having breakfast set out. If they're gonna have cereal, I've already got the bowls and the spoons, and I've got their cereal in Ziploc bags and their milk ready to be poured straight from the cup. And so I'm making it as simple as possible. And then I've been writing down a list of what needs to happen. While I'm working, their beds need to be made. They need to brush their teeth. They need to eat breakfast. And if those things are followed, then we get to do something fun later on in the day. And I wasn't sure because my kids are 7 and my twins are 5, so 7 and 5. I wasn't sure how that would go over. Giving them a little bit more independence than I ever used to, but they have done great with it. And so having that knowledge of what they're supposed to be doing and having it set out for them has really just made for easier mornings so they don't bother me when I'm trying to work. Third, getting up before everybody else, having my coffee, having my quiet time sets me up just to have a better day. Because if I am waking up with the kids, if I'm rushing around, if I am not prepared or ready for the day, then it just makes it really hard. I feel from the second that I wake up that I'm already behind. And then I lose my patience a lot and I yell more, and I don't want to be a yelling mom, especially with the way things are now. Like, I'm not happy, obviously, about the coronavirus. I wish that things were normal again. But I am enjoying the fact that it's making all of us slow down a little bit, and rethink how we do things, rethink how we interact with each other. I think that this could be a really great thing for families to draw closer to each other, to draw closer to God, to draw closer to nature. And so I'm really just trying to look at the silver lining of everything. And if you guys can't tell, I'm sure you can, I'm losing my voice. And it's this time of year. My allergies always go crazy, so this is like a terrible time to be sick. People look at you like you're crazy if you go to the grocery store and you cough or look or but anyway, I'm fine. It's fine. We're all fine. The next thing that I did that was helpful is that I went to the dollar store when all of this stuff kind of went down, and I got a whole bunch of chalk and jump ropes and Play-Doh and just different things that we don't do on a regular basis. And I put them in a couple different bins that I bought. And that's kind of what we do if the kids are just feeling like we're just kind of having a hard day. We get into that basket and we are able to do something that is a little bit out of our normal routine, and so it makes everybody just have a lot more fun. So I think that if you at this point can order anything to come to your house, and or if you can get out just for a quick stop somewhere, make like an activity bin for all of your kids and make it things that they can be excited about. I have different candy and things like that in there as well. And that has really seemed to work with lifting their spirits on the days when they really seem to need it. And then when their spirits are lifted, it of course makes mom's spirits a lot better. So that's really all that I have right now. Like I said, this was not a planned video. I just wanted to get on here and give you a little bit of what has been working for me. This is like, it's weird times. It's really weird times. And I think that if we can just be positive, if we can make some changes in our everyday life, then we really can come out of this being stronger as a community, stronger as the American people, stronger as our family unit. And I'm really excited for that. But it's going to take a lot of grace and a lot of love and a lot of mistakes to work our way out of this. So if you ever need to talk, please message me. We're all in this together. Bye.